All right, for Ole Miss, head coach Mike Bianco, left fielder Kevin Graham, 1 for 5 this evening, 2 RBIs. Starting pitcher Dylan Delucia, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, no runs. Coach Bianco, just talk about, again, just a great performance offensively. Obviously, Dylan's performance on the mound. Your thoughts on the game?
Just proud of our guys, and we were sitting here 24 hours ago talking about two really good programs going at it in the atmosphere, and certainly it was that. And just proud of the way we played. I thought offensively, Mike Clement did a terrific job of really preparing our guys. You can see why Waldrop is so thought of by the baseball community, and why he's going to be a big leaguer. I mean, he was terrific, and we were fortunate. We put some really good bats together. I thought made him work really hard early. Ran some of the pitches up, and then he looked like he lost his rhythm a little bit. I think in the third, walked a couple guys, and then Elko got a huge hit and really kind of busted the game open for us. On the other side, Delucia, is what we talked about yesterday. Has been so good for us, opening up a weekend and give us not just a chance to win, but a great chance to win. A guy that's started on Friday about midway through the season and really kind of saved the season for us, and it really turns the weekend around for us. But just a good day, and proud of our guys.
All right, open up to questions.
Mike, in the bottom of the fifth there, obviously that foul ball situation review, and then you guys come back and score 7 in the top of the sixth. Just how big of a shift was that for you guys, and how did you manage to kind of handle that emotion and everything that kind of came with it?
Well, you'll talk about the 7th spot. I thought the bigger thing was Dylan delivering the slider, to Ewing right after that, and I think it's one of the reasons he's so good is that he's able to do what the great ones do and make a pitch to get off the field, and no bigger pitch today maybe than that. So fortunately we were able to have a good inning after that, but I thought what that inning was all about was him making a pitch and getting off the field with bases loaded.
Yeah, Dylan, kind of same thing. What was going on during the review in your head? Kind of what are you feeling there, and then kind of steady for that strike 3?
Really? I didn't even know if the ball was fair or foul. I was just like, okay. Then they came back with the foul. I was like, all right, good. But we called a slider, and I was like, I'm just going to get this on the inside part of the plate, try to jam him, get a ground ball right here. Just ended up working out for us. Just ended up swinging right through it.
Question in the back.
Hey, Mike. What Jack did for you today? I mean, how big was that, and how big is that going to be for y'all for Game 2 of this Super Regional? What does it kind of mean?
Yeah, it's tricky. When you're in that position, you get a lead and a cushion, but we had a lot of outs left against a really good offense, and so. At first we had sent Nichols down, in that inning that we were just talking about to come in the game. It was a little too early for Mallets. But once we got out of that inning and we were going to the 6th, we brought Mallets down to get loose. But once we extended the lead, man, Doherty is so good. Because he can really fill up the strike zone and let him roll a little bit. And so it's big. You get through the first game, we only used 2 guys, but we'll see how big it is, over the next day or so. But just like Dylan, I thought he made some big pitches, and it was terrific today.
And a follow-up, winning the way that y'all did, winning 10-0, being 1 win away from Omaha, how confident are you in your guys' ability to not look too far ahead and stay focused on the task at hand?
Really? I don't think they're going to look too far ahead. They know what's at stake. You don't have to remind them.
Dylan, a lot of talk leading up to this series was about Ole Miss's hitting and Southern Miss's pitching. Does that kind of put a little bit of a chip on your guys' shoulder, especially after the weekend that y'all had in the regionals where you shut down 3 really good teams?
I mean, not really. We knew we were a good pitching team. At the end of the day, if we just fill up the zone, we're right where we need to be.
Yeah, Kevin, what did you see from Walter? I mean, talk about his pitching.
Man, he was so impressive today. He had that splitter working, which he didn't throw that much percentage of the time coming into today. We actually talked about, hey, he only throws it 4% of the time to rights, whatever. But, man, he was locating that thing down, and we were having a real tough time picking it up. But proud of the guys working their walks. That's what you got to do against a guy like that when he's that dominant. We were able to get him out of the game and then put some runs together. But, man, he was impressive today.
Coach, talk a little bit about Garrett Wood getting a couple starts recently and just putting together some really good at-bats. Talk about what you're seeing from him at the plate.
Yeah, just really cool. A guy that's, maybe the favorite teammate, I think, of, in the dugout, and a guy that brings a lot of energy and, doesn't play a lot, but, man, lifts spirits and pushes guys in practice and always got a smile on his face and always brings a ton of energy. But again, you look, all hands on deck. Here we are in a regional, and McCants gets hurt, and we throw him out there, and he gets, a guy that's usually thought of as a defensive replacement has put a ton of good at bats, together over the last few games. So just really happy for him. Good things happen to good people, and certainly you're seeing it in that case.
Kevin, I know you probably agree with Mike on this one, but just you've been one win away before. What is the mindset going in? I guess your third time in a super, trying to get that one win away. How do you stay focused, trying to play your best baseball?
I mean, what else is there to focus on? What do you come here for other than being right here? So, yeah, focus isn't the issue. Just try to go out and probably play tomorrow.
Mike, I know he got in at the end, but is TJ fully available? Where's he kind of at right now?
Didn't think he could really hit at least 100% today. He took batting practice, still uncomfortable. I mean, if you had to hit, it's not going to hurt anything or damage anything. I just didn't think he could give us the at-bats. And against Waldrop, we needed all the at-bats we could, we felt like. And he is day-to-day, and we had a great conversation with him. And he knows he's going to help us in some way, if it's defense, if it's pinch running. But we'll have to see again tomorrow as he takes batting practice.
Kind of like Garrett, Calvin's another guy who's had to step up a little bit down the stretch. What have you seen from him to kind of rediscover his bat?
Two really good days, and you're right, because there's a guy that took off at the beginning of the year, especially when Hayden went down with the pulled hamstring, first couple weeks, and was hitting around 500, and then really struggled through conference play, but. Man, certainly a guy that, we think can help us offensively and has had some really good at-bats, down in Miami in the championship game. And, of course, today continues to swing it. And, another guy that you run out in the outfield and catches the ball, right? We're famous for that, putting guys that don't play the outfield in the outfield and they run and catch the ball. So just happy for him, proud of him.
Kevin, have you faced Tanner Hall before? And if you have, your impressions of him?
I don't think I have, to the best of my knowledge. Not sure. Yeah, I don't think I've faced him.
Have time for two more questions. I have no further questions. Coach Bianco, Kevin, Dylan, great win today, and thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.